Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy AJ,
It's your boy Nick.
and it's Hip Hop Vibes the podcast. What's happening with you, big dog?
Ain't nothing much, man. Just a good ass Friday. Today was a good day.
I
Today
Q.
was a good day. Some West Coast. Got a West Coast conversation.
Baby. Episode 115. Today's topic, it's gonna be a simple topic. We're gonna be talking about Death Row Records. Death
Yeah,
Row.
totally uncomplicated. Yeah, it's no controversies, not much to say. Just a record label. That's it.
Yeah,
Just that's it.
one of the best record labels of all time. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with them. Everything's perfect. Yeah. But nah, I decided to talk about Death Row just because, for those who don't know, we're finally about to get some closure with this Tupac murder. For those who are unaware, Tupac, rapper, legend, was unalived back in what 96, so 30 years ago, almost 30 years ago. Yeah, and we finally found the guy. Well, found one of the guys who was involved, Keffe D. Where my man's at right here. Yeah, that's Keffe D right here. So yeah, he's on trial right now. I think it just started this week actually, or either this week or late last week. I think it just started this week though. So we're gonna talk about that. Then we're gonna just talk about Death Row as a whole and all that stuff. But before we do that, well, first off, how you been, bro? Everything good?
Everything's good, man. I'm blessed. I'm a father. I'm a homeowner. What the fuck? I got nothing to complain about. I'm straight. Life is good.
There it is. See?
How about you, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Can't complain. I ain't no father, but good job. Got me a nice apartment, so we good. We good.
You blessed, man. You blessed.
Can't complain.
I thought you were gonna say you're consistent. That's what you said off air. You were like, I'm consistent. Just say that. Like, how you
There
doing?
it is. Yeah, consistent.
I'm consistent. I'm consistent.
Consistent. Consistent, man. Consistent.
Yes,
But
sir.
before we get into the death row stuff, some today in hip hop stuff and just some hip hop recaps real quick. So on this day in 2004, this song hit #1 on the Billboard charts.
Joey Crack.
Jerry Crack.
It was
Lean
just
back.
him and Remy, huh? It was just him and Remy.
It was
Okay.
just those two, yeah.
For some reason, I thought there was somebody else on there, but okay.
Nah, it was just those two. Originally, Remy wasn't even supposed to be on that song, from what I read or seen.
Mm.
I think she was this song, or was it the any other one? Might have been this song. No, I think it was both. But I know on this song, she snuck and put through a verse on there, and then Fat
Oh,
Joe came and heard it.
she threatened somebody. She threatened somebody.
She probably did that shit too. They
She
just want to leave that part out.
just pulled a pistol. Remember that story from Irko, bro? I always remember. He told me about the story about somebody didn't like how he was mixing the beat, and so they just put a pistol on the console and just looked at it.
I remember that shit. Yeah,
No, was it? Was it that? Was did Remy pull up the studio and do that? Like,
it could have been.
I'm
I
just
don't know
joking.
because you might. No, I think she might. No, I think she was locked up by the time, so I don't think it was her.
I'm just playing.
But I do remember that story though. I was thinking about that shit the other day all the time.
Turn that shit up. Like what?
Turn the bass up. No, turn the bass up. No,
No.
like you gotta stay strapped, man. You gotta stay strapped out here. Producers too, and mixers.
Producers, I guess so, man. I guess I'm lacking.
Gotta stay safe out on these streets, man. That song went #1. I think that might have been Fat Joe's biggest hit. Between
Oh, for
that and
sure.
What's Love, I think that was his biggest hit. Biggest hit.
Mm. Probably though. I mean, think about the top. Yeah, what's love? That one.
All the way up was popping too though. All the way up.
All the way up was popping. So it was like make it rain. Like, but like
Oh yeah,
I feel like those weren't quite as big though.
yeah. I think this
I,
probably was bigger.
I, yeah.
Lean back. You remember the remix though? The Lean Back
Of course, I
remix?
remember the remix though, the Lil Jon with Eminem on that shit. Of course, I remember that. I have a distinct fucking memory of listening to that at nighttime. This is how old I am. Like we had this like it was like just like a boombox I got from like CVS or something. I don't know. We got it for like $40, and I used to get the radio and I plugged my headphones in. You get like a headphone jack. I plugged my headphones in, and I was
Yeah.
just like lying in bed listening to like whatever was on, and it was Jammin' 94.5. That's the Boston like hip hop station. And I remember
Okay.
that shit came on. I remember that shit came on. Eminem was just fucking murdered it. Like it was crazy. I was not expecting Eminem on the remix. Like I was not expecting that.
Right. I don't think anybody was, bro. Like, and he kills it like he always does. And baby, I don't dance. That kind of can't. There's a pistol in my pants. I said my niggas don't dance. Pull up the pants. Do the rock away. And then Mace was on that joint too.
Oh yeah, he was on that too.
Yeah. Mace killed that shit too.
Yeah. And by the way, that it was his biggest song, but it
It
was
was.
close though. You were very close because that hit number one. What's Love hit number two. So
Oh shit.
just
Okay.
barely, yeah. Just anyway.
Damn, damn. Said my niggas don't dance. We just pull up a cat and blow your back away. What? I lay back. Little John.
Oh, Charles, man.
It's a motherfucking remix.
He's so wild. He was so wild.
Wow,
Oh
that shit.
man, that
But that
was
was
a
Lil
legendary
Jon's era
era,
too, though.
man.
That was his
It
era too,
was
though.
2003 to 2005. He just had so many hits, bro.
Yeah.
So many hits. But yeah, I would say from a producer standpoint, I remember I think Lean Back was one of the first like Scott Storch productions that I was aware of, and
Mhm.
I always remember I watched him play. Was he playing that beat? I think he was showing how the beat was made, and he was. I just looked up to him so much because he just had like he just had this like the big. All he had is a whole like he had like five just huge diamond rings on, and he's over on this keyboard playing the shit. And he's like a real keyboardist. So he was playing the shit out of it, and he was using the mod wheel on his thing, which gives it like that kind of the mod wheel on the synthesizer, which gives it the how do I describe that? Like it gives it the pitch bend that you need to do some of the more Eastern music. Because a lot of his shit, even like Lean Back, is really like based off of Arabic music. It's a very Arabic or even like Indian kind of sound. He was killing that shit. Him and Timbaland. Timbaland was doing that shit too.
He was.
But I just remember the way he played it, and I was just like, "Yo, I want to be this fucking guy. This dude is fucking. He's the man." Like, yeah, that was a dope beat though.
Facts, facts. Shit. What I was about to say. I forgot what I was about to say. Damn. But yeah, I love the remix, bro. I, I played the hell out of that shit when that shit first came out. Was that like high school? That was high school, yeah. Well, at least for me, it was high school when it came out. Then coming up next on the list, so there was a versus battle that actually happened last night. R&B versus battle. Downell
Oh,
Jones versus Joe.
versus
Yeah, yeah. R&B nights. I was catching most of it. I caught most of it before I joined the live. I think Joe took that one. Joe took that one. Joe bought out 50 Cent. He bought out 50 Cent. It was a win for me already.
Oh, what song? What song he do with 50?
He got the theme song for Power, and then he did I Want to Get to Know You.
I was about to say, I want to see better. Do I want to get to know you?
Yeah. Like they
Oh,
lifted
we
it.
brought out 50.
Yeah, they lifted up the shit. Then like 50 Cent and Yayo came out. I was like, oh shit. I was like 51. Joe won.
He
Joe
said,
won.
"Yo, 51." Yeah, yeah, yeah. He made a quick couple calls. He was like, "Yeah, you got to pull up. You know,
Right.
pull a couple strings. You know what I mean? Make that happen."
I mean, to be fair, Darnell Jones he bought a was it 702? Because he
Mm,
like wrote one of their songs like Get It Together. He wrote that song. So they came
mm.
up perform that. So I was like, okay, okay. But I think I still give it to Joe though.
Yeah, I can't say I listen to a lot of their music, honestly, either one of them,
Yeah,
to
I
be
listen.
honest. But
No, I listen to both. They both got some. They both got bangers. But I'll get an edge to Joe though, because Joe has all the things I want to know. Was it Ride With Me? No, Ride With You was another Junior song he did.
mm,
Um, but Banksy and Buck went there though. But
mm,
well, what else songs you got? More and more. Like I said, I want to get to know you. Oh, the shit with Big Pun. Still not a
mm.
player. Get that shit.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It is Joe.
Yeah. But then Darnell Jones got the like what it's so hard song with Pun also.
Uh,
Yeah, he got that song too. So it's so hard. But nah, I
I
think I
see.
give it.
I see. He's got a song with John B. So I'm gonna have to give Darnell Jones the the dub because he has a duet with John B. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I gotta get my beard done, man. I gotta look like that again. Remember when remember what was it Norris? He was like, "Bro, look at you," and you pulled up the John B.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He
Oh,
didn't
that's
believe it until
funny.
he actually saw it. He was like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
they were telling the truth." Like I thought they
Oh,
were
it was
just
that guy,
bullshit,
bro.
bro.
Oh man.
Oh man, bro. Oh
I
man.
want to get to know you. That shit is
Yeah.
fire. That shit
Hey,
is
that was
so
fire.
fire.
And I love that sample because it's like
That was crazy.
a Marvin Gaye sample.
Yeah,
I ain't
crazy.
found that shit out till like years ago. I was like, wait a minute, because I think I was listening to the album, the Marvin Gaye album, that the song played, and it got to that part. I was like, wait a minute, did you sample this? I'm
Yeah,
like, oh shit.
that was a smooth ass sample. Matter of fact, I think who produced that? Was it No ID? I don't think so.
What might have been? Was it?
He did Smile. I don't know. No ID did Smile.
Yeah, that was mine. Okay.
That was fire too. Not as catchy, but let's see who did this joint. Oh, Red Spider. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Red Spider did that? Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, you know him? Oh no,
Yeah,
who
I
is
know who
that?
Red Spider is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He done a couple beats for June, and
He
yeah,
did
he's
a
got a couple.
lot of these.
Yeah,
He did Sunshine with Twister. He did a whole bunch of shit.
yeah, he definitely got some bangers.
And that was a fire catch though. He was, he's just playing Marvin Gaye and he heard it and I was like, oh yep.
Right.
That's such a satisfying thing, especially in that era of sampling. Like you just hear something, you're like, oh shit, that's the perfect. I spent so many hours looking for samples over the
Mm-hmm.
years. And you find that one, you're like, ooh, that's perfect. Just stop whatever you're doing. Just write it down. Like,
Yay.
that's fire, bro.
Like, bruh, that was some shit. Oh man, we need more sampling like that, man. More sampling.
Yeah, sampling is interesting because like I feel like now it's like now some of the sample I would say less creative. That's not true. Now people are doing different shit now. I feel like right now what I've noticed is because of the advent of stem separation technology. Now you can like drop it in FL Studio and have them separate the bass from the drums, from the instruments, from the vocals. You can now like I hear a lot of people taking vocals from songs and throwing them into their music because now you can isolate the vocal. It's different
Mm,
than back in the day. Like back in the day, I would look for parts that don't have any drums and then be like, okay, I'll take that part and then I'll add my own drums. But now you can just strip the drums away. So it's kind of an interesting place right now with sampling. But I also feel like sometimes people are lazy and they just I mean, and this is true back in the day too. Diddy was doing this all the time where you just take an old song, you just copy and paste the fucking song and you just like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? There's some of that still goes on now. And no disrespect, I mean, I think I made it sound like I don't think that's creative. That's not true. Sometimes that's like the best thing to do. Like there's some fucking
yeah,
fire beats that are just like don't fuck it up. Like if the sample's better than what you could do, don't fuck up the sample. Just
Right.
do what do whatever's best for the track. You know what I mean?
Just add some
You look at
drums.
like, oh sorry, say what?
I was saying just add some drums or something to it, and then just call it a
Yeah,
day.
Big Papa. You know what I mean? Big Papa is like Ozzy Brothers. I mean,
Right.
just let it. It's like it's iconic though for a reason.
All right. All right. Let's get into this main topic. So for those that don't know, Keffe D, one of the people who was involved in Tupac's on unaliving. You know, we gotta say those words. Unaliving is currently on trial. I believe we believe we're on day 5, day 4, day 5, one of those days. I can't remember which day. And yeah, it's been kind of crazy. So just a little backstory. Those who don't know, Pac was in Vegas watching the Mike Tyson fight. He got into an altercation with a guy named Orlando. Was it Anderson? Yeah, Orlando Anderson. They jumped him, whatever, whoop de whoop. And then, one about the merry way. He wanted revenge. Keith D is actually Orlando Anderson's uncle. So
Mm.
he saw what happened. He's like, all right, we gonna get these fools, whatever, whoop de whoop. So they go to the club trying to wait for Pac and Should to come through. They didn't come through. So they're like, all right, they're going back down the strip, doing whatever. Then they hear girls yelling Tupac's name. And they see him on the other side of the street, whatever. So they bust a U-turn, get along beside him, and then that's what happened. So Kid D story is originally he was going to do it. He was going to do it originally, but since he was on the passenger side of the car and the car was on their left side, you can't reach over the driver or whatever to do the shit.
Mm.
So his nephew was the one that ended up doing it.
Mm.
Yeah. And the only reason people are finding out about it now is because I guess the cops tried to get him for I think for drugs or something like that, and they were gonna put him away for a long time. And then they were like, "We give you less of time if you tell us what happened with the whole Tupac situation." So he told his side, they let him go. But
Oh, this was back in the 90s.
this was back in 2017, 2018
Oh
when
shit.
he finally told him, yeah. But then he's going on interviews, excuse me, like telling what he did and stuff like that, telling the whole situation on interviews, different things like that. He made like a memoir about the whole thing that went down, not knowing that that shit could still get used against him if he says it
What
outside of the interrogation.
That is crazy.
Right. So now here we are, 2026, my homie on trial. I think he's like 63 years old now. He's like 63 years
Yeah,
old
he
now.
looks old. God
Yeah,
damn, man. He tried to cash out on that, huh?
exactly. That's exactly what happened.
That's crazy. It's like he wants to get caught or something. I don't know. Guilty
Right.
conscience or just stupidity. I don't know what it is.
Right. And now they're doing the whole thing where it's like, oh, he just made all this stuff up because he's trying to make a book and make money and all this other stuff. So you can't believe what he says. They're trying to go with that role right now, his
Mm,
defense and stuff like that. I'm like, that shit wild.
that is
What you?
crazy.
I was about to say, what's your thoughts on it though?
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's astonishing it took this long to get to this point. But now I think it's even more astonishing that he put out a fucking book on it. And then just like, oh man, he wasn't watching the Young Thug trial, was he? He wasn't watching that shit. He should have tuned in because dog, don't put that shit on paper. Don't what was Thug's opening track to the album was "Take It to Trial." Like, bruh, like don't do that. Don't do that. Don't air that out. Like people are watching. Like especially Tupac's murder. Tupac's murder is probably one of the most significant murders. I mean, of that decade of the 90s, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably even say the 50 years, like 1950 to 2000, like in terms of a murder of somebody of cultural influence, so you think you're going to be able to just say what you want and people not people not pay attention to this shit. Like, of course they're gonna pay attention to it. So that's crazy. I can't even imagine the fuck he was thinking.
Right.
That's crazy.
And then what
Now you
sucks.
gonna probably spend the yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just gonna say he probably gonna spend his rest of his life in jail.
More than
That's
likely,
nasty.
yeah. And the crazy thing is, anybody else who could say anything about the murder is now dead. Like Orlando Jordan, I mean not Orlando Jordan, Orlando Anderson, he died like 2 years later. He got killed all some other shit.
Mm,
So he's gone. The other two people who was in the car, I think they're dead or in jail too. So Kiwi, he's
mm,
like the only one left. And then anybody else that might know is gone too, more than likely, or locked up and not about to say shit.
crazy.
So it's just
Now, now, what did this have to do with the chain? Like something. Well, what happened with Tupac? Like take somebody's chain or some shit. What happened?
so the story was one of the death row people got their chain snatched by some crits.
Oh,
Like they say it was Orlando Anderson that like took the chain, whatever, and then so he happened to be in Vegas that same night they were in Vegas. So somebody let Pac and them know like, hey yo, the suit chain is in here right now. So they ran up on him, jumped him, all that type stuff. No, granted, Pac had no reason to be involved. That wasn't like I know he's death row, but like that wasn't his business. But
right.
you know what I'm saying, and that's essentially what cost him his death for real. For real, if he didn't get involved, no, I don't think anything would happen to him.
Mm.
At least not in that
Well,
instance.
yeah. No, I mean, you sound right. And honestly, it's like it's a good thing to talk about. Is like this is when the lines get blurred between like street stuff and then like music. Like you know what I mean? People I mean, the lines are blurred, you know what I mean? But sometimes it's like you got to keep that over here, you know what I mean? Like let like I don't know, let like one of his boys handle that. Like don't get involved. You got to protect him. Like you know what I mean? It's like it's just something we've seen time and time and time again. I mean, even with Young Thug, you know, where like you getting involved or Dirk. Dirk's a great example. Another one, you know what I mean? Where it's like the line between artist and then like street dude is just I mean he is who he is, you know what I mean? Um but like if he hadn't got involved, if he somebody else had handled it, then he wouldn't even it's crazy. It's crazy. That whole era and even shit even now, some of the things we hear about. I don't know where Dirk is. He's probably still in custody, right?
I think he is. The last I saw, oh, where? Let me see. Yeah, I think he's still in custody. Let me see real quick.
His
Yeah,
trial just begins. Damn, man. His trial begins with this guy's trial. God damn. In LA too.
damn. Yeah, I think this trial, the QD trial, is in Vegas. That trial's in Vegas.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Ironic, 'cause that's where the shooting happened. So, but the thing with Dan is like, 'cause remember, he's not the actual shooter. Orlando was, but of course he's
Mm.
gone. But he was still involved, so he was still like, what's the term for it?
Accomplice.
Accomplice. Accomplice. Yeah, he was accomplice.
Yeah.
So,
I
and I
mean,
think with Pop,
yeah.
his biggest his biggest weak well his strongest attribute was also kind of like his weakness is his loyalty. Like he's super big on loyalty. So, and I think at the end, his loyalty is what his downfall was because he was so loyal to Death Row that he
Yeah.
got involved in some shit that he didn't really need to be involved in type shit.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I empathize with that because that's a life he like you said, that's his own principles as a man.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he carried himself. So I mean, yeah, I mean I can understand that. I can understand that and doing that.
Yeah,
Man, a lot of violence in that era, even now.
woo,
God
a
damn.
lot of shit.
A lot of violence. God damn.
Yeah. So right now, as the trial's still going on, it's currently still going on. As this live recording goes, it's still going on. So the
Mm.
whole thing though right now is they're trying to be like, oh, Keffe D, he wasn't the shooter, and he's like He's just telling stories. He's lying, whatever. That's the story they're trying to paint right now for
Mm.
the jury. Even people who were like on the other side of it was like one of the old Death Row security guards. Like he even said in the he said treating him like a hostile witness. And he's like, even though I don't like this man, I ain't about to send him to jail. And I was just like,
Mm.
so he's like he wasn't about to say shit basically.
Mm.
But, yeah.
Living by his principles.
Yep. Because it's still street shit at the end of the day. Like they ain't about to say nothing.
Right.
But I mean, hey. And they also show what they showed Tupac autopsy too, like the body, like where the shit went
Mm.
out and all that stuff. So they did show that in courtroom too, or during the trial.
Wow. Crazy.
Right.
They, I mean, they don't. The body must have been. They buried him, right? I mean, like it's just like pictures
Yeah,
from the for when it happened, or
yeah, it was pretty for when it happened, like
oh, okay.
after he died. But I think
I
he
say,
got cremated. He got cremated. I think.
yeah, cremated. I'm about to say like they bring out his body, like it's like they got it frozen somewhere. They pull it out, like
They
shit.
had
30 years later.
it was old. They got old pictures. It was old pictures. I remember those pictures coming out
uh,
back when I was in high school. Pictures that came out of that.
oh man, yeah. Like I said, it's crazy. 30 years later to get quote unquote justice. I'm like,
All
wow.
right.
Yeah,
Shit.
man.
Hopefully after this we find Biggie's murderers next.
Huh. Yeah, is there any leads on that? Because I've heard way more about.
Nah, I think that one went cold. I think that case went cold. I think that's the right term.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, it's still going on. So we'll see. We'll see what else happens as the weeks go on with this trial. Sucks because like Pac was one of the most. I don't want to say he was the top death row member, but he's definitely not Mount Rushmore.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, because like, actually I get the picture right here. You get all the death row people right here. Of course, you got I think that Jewel, RP. You got Pac, Suge, Danny Boy, Lady Rage, Daz, Corrupt, Snoop, Dr. Dre, Nate Dogg, and what's that? Michelet. Michelet.
Hmm.
All part of Death Row.
How many
Who?
legends you got out of that group?
Shit. You got a smooth. You got the easy three. Well, no, you can say four. Nate Dogg like King of Hooks. You can say four.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but it depends. Like, how you define that? But yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, you see, how many do you think got total?
One, two, three, four. If you put what's we call it as a group, Daz and Corrupt Dog Pound, I'll say five.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah, Tupac. The thing is, like, Shook is kind of a legend, but for all the wrong
Yeah.
reasons. Like, he is. I told this to my wife. We were talking about earlier. He's like the rapper boogeyman, bro. He been the boogeyman for like the '90s. Like, he was just a dude that just a fucking boogeyman. Like,
Right.
he should be up there with like John Gotti and shit, or mafia, like a mafia
So
people. Like,
shit.
I mean, that's the way he conducted himself. But in that sense, I think he's legendary. But in terms of artistry, yeah, definitely Pac, of course, Dre and Snoop, and then I'll put Corrupt, Daz. I also would put Warren G in there.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
most of the people on here, I would personally say. Um,
Well, yeah, Warren G. I don't think he was affiliated. He was assigned, but he was affiliated. So I'll throw him in there. I mean, you can shit. You could throw what's it call it? DJ Quick in there too. He was kind of like an affiliate. He was assigned with him, but he was affiliated with Death Row too.
Oh,
DJ.
Warren G he wasn't assigned. He wasn't side to him.
Nah, he was signed with Def Jam.
Oh, okay.
I think Dre was like, "Yo, don't sign, bro. Don't sign with him. Don't sign." 'Cause you know, Dre was like I think his stepbrother or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he told him straight
So
up not to sign.
you let him know. You don't want to deal with this fucking guy, man.
Yeah.
Really crazy.
Well, who would you put on Mount Rushmore of Death Row? I made a post earlier today because I did made a death row. I did the whole Mount Rushmore shit. I put Dre, Snoop, and Fox face on there. Then I let the fourth one blank. I was like, who would be on that fourth spot?
The first one. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I might put Warren G.
Mm, okay.
Oh wait, oh my bad. You see, this is something I always do. I met Nate Dogg. I've done this so many times. I've done this so many times. I keep confusing them like over the years. I met Nate Dogg. That's what I'm talking. That's when I said Warren G earlier. I met Nate Dogg.
Okay. Okay.
I'm about to say I was like, wait, why is it? Why you got him on this picture? But then you said he isn't. That's what he is. I met Nate Dogg, bro. Nate
Got
Dogg,
you.
not Warren G. I would not say Warren G's legend. Nate, I would say Nate Dogg is number 4 for me because I feel like Nate Dogg was relevant for many years.
Mm,
His relevancy, and I'm not saying like corrupted and Daz weren't. Daz in particular, he also actually got he was making beats for artists for many years too.
mm-hmm.
But and I'm a little less I'm a little less familiar with Dog Pound. Like I didn't really listen to him a lot. So but Nate Dogg, I feel like he, like you said, king of the hooks. Like I feel like he just been like what I would say a cultural staple. He was just he just been there. You know what I mean? That's why I probably say him, to be honest, as number 4.
I got you. I probably would say Dog Pound. I probably say Dog because like their debut album, Dog Food, it's a really great album. I don't think it gets talked about enough personally, but it's a really good album. Definitely something you should check out. Um, definitely, yeah, for sure, for sure. Guys, who did a ranking share, like I would like rank these 4 different albums. I said I put the Chronic, Doggy Style, All Eyes on Me, and then Dog Food. I rank
Mm.
these albums. Matter of fact, where we put as far as like Death Row albums, what would you put as a Mount Rushmore? Like which album?
I mean, All Eyes on Me is number 1. Well, I don't know actually because Chronic, fuck, I don't know. For some reason, like I know, Chronic came out on Death Row, but
Mm-hmm.
when I think of Death Row, I think of All Eyes on Me. That's the first thing I think of.
That's fair.
In some ways, I think Pac is like to Pac for me. Pac is like he's the first one I think of when I think of Death Row artists. Like it's him. You know what I mean? In some ways, I feel like he represents the face of the label. You know, because he came and he died a death row artist, I think, right? And
Yeah.
he really like I think, and then after that, like I think it slowly faded away in terms of success.
Yeah.
Um, by at least by the late '90s. Um, so I probably would say, yeah. I mean, but in terms of like, in terms of like, oh man, that's a tough one. Chronic, like doggy style. I mean, chronic doggy style. All eyes on me. That's a tough one. Man.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably put. I will say this. I'll probably put doggy style on third though.
Mm-hmm.
For me, chronic is like I feel like the chronic. What do they say? The chronic walks so doggy style could run. Like the
Mm-hmm.
chronic had to be the one to come first, and then that sound, Dre's sound could I feel like Dre's sound made doggy style. Like if it wasn't for for chronic, and chronic introduced Snoop, so I feel like I'll
Yeah.
put chronic. I'll put chronic in 2. Chronic in 2 or 1. Yeah, I probably would say All Eyes on Me and then Chronic and then Doggy Style. Yeah, that'd be my top 3.
Mm. I said I'll put Chronic first. It's because, like you said, Chronic was like their first album. That's essentially what made Death Row.
Mm.
So off of that, I'll say Chronic, and then after that, I'll say Doggy Style. I will say I think sonically, Doggy Style is better than the Chronic.
Mm.
I'll say lyrically, Chronic is better because I thought they talked about more real shit. But sonically, Doggy Style was like off the charts.
Mm. I see what you
Then
mean.
yeah, then of course, throw All Eyes on Me in there because once Potts came in, niggas started beasting. and like that's like the first double rap album ever. So he came in swinging for real, for real. And then I'll also throw in there the Above the Rim soundtrack. The Death Row, they were like
Mm.
the producers for that, so I would throw that in there too. That's like their Mount Rushmore of albums. Honorable mention: Dog Food and Murder Was the Case because that was a fire ass soundtrack too.
That's solid, bro.
Yeah. So I also want to say, shout out to Later Rage. She was also on Death Row. You know, she had the big hit Afro Puffs. So
Mm.
I definitely give she's a bomb ass lyricist. It's just unfortunately she just got overshadowed because
Mm.
it was like because I think from what I read, I think her album was supposed to be next after the Chronic, but Snoop Dogg was popping so much they're like, oh, we gotta do the Snoop Dogg shit next. And
Uh,
then they did the soundtrack for Above the Realm, was where her single dropped. So she was supposed to be next. And then I think Dog Pound started popping. So then they did Dog Pound album. Then Pop joined. So then all this attention went to Pop. So
yeah, that's hey,
yeah,
man, that's all. That's like an all-star team. You trying to get off the bench. It's just like, bro, like,
yeah,
you just yeah. That's a tough one. A tough group to to get in there, bro. You
right.
know, that's tough. A
And
lot of competition.
by the time her album finally dropped in '97, like Death Row, like Pop was gone, Snoop was gone, Dre was gone, Sugar was gone.
Yeah, yeah,
So it wasn't no much hype for it anymore. Even though she did have those features, like Pac was featured on her album, Snoop was on her album. I believe Corrupt was on the album too. It's like she definitely had some Death Row shit though. There it is. Welcome to Death Row. There it is. You hit. Welcome to Death Row. But yeah, but she can spit though. She can go off, and she from Virginia, so she from
yo,
Virginia.
she is from Virginia. I just read that.
Yeah, Farmersville.
I assume she's from LA. That's what's
Mm-mm.
up.
But yeah, she from Farmersville, Virginia.
Where's that? What part of
That's like
Virginia?
down. That's like down south.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's like
like
closer to North Carolina.
I want to say, yeah, close enough. Yeah, it's close to North Carolina. Like, do you know? You ever heard of Longwood University or Longwood
No.
College? Where it's down that way. It's a small ass town. Small ass town. But hold on. Speaking of pop, though, I seen this post like a while back. Hold on, right here. Like versus battle or a pre-death row pop versus.
That's crazy.
So basically, it's Tupac versus Machiavelli.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I was just like, shit, who will win this joint, bro? I've been meaning to make this post myself. Cause like round one, you got Brenda's Got a Baby versus Ambition as a writer. I get that shit to Ambition. Keep your head up versus All Eyes on Me. Keep your head up. I get it. Keep your head up. Trap versus Count for Your Love. Count for Your Love got that. Pain versus Two of America's Most Wanted. That's tough.
Yeah, I wish I mean some of these songs honestly, I don't know. Some of the Machiavelli songs I don't know.
Ah, true, true.
So it's a little hard for me. I mean, I say I probably put Ambitious as a rider. I put that over Brenda's Got a Baby. I would put Keep Your Head Up over All Eyes on Me. I would definitely say California Love over Trap, but I don't think I even heard Trap for real.
Yeah, that was like his very first single, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it was. It's on his first album.
Anyway, keep going, bro.
But yeah, Pain versus. I think I'm gonna put that as a tie. If My Home Is Called versus Picture Me Rolling, I'm gonna give it Picture Me Rolling. Pour Out a Little Liquor versus I Ain't Mad at You. I Ain't Mad at You. What's the comment say? Yep, they got me trapped. Yep, you hip. You know ball. Josh knows ball. What up, man? Josh knows ball. What else? Me Against the World versus Life Goes On. Damn. think I'll give that to. Fuck, that's a tough one actually. Against the world versus. I'm giving it to me against the world. I think so many tears versus crazy. I love crazy, but I think so many tears was
I
bigger.
love so many tears. I don't know if I heard crazy, but I love so many tears.
Yeah, old school versus only God can judge me. I love both songs. It's kind of hard to choose that one. I can listen to both equally. I'm gonna put that as the tie for right now. Temptations versus Hail Mary. I'm gonna give that to Hail Mary. How long will it want me versus Blasphemy? I'll give that to I think How Long Will It Want Me. Jeremy G versus How Do You Want It? How Do You Want It? Easy.
How do you want me?
I Get Around versus Troublesome 96. I'm giving that I Get
I get
Around.
around, boy.
Hell yeah.
Easy.
Death Around the Corner versus Me and My Girlfriend. I'll give that to Me and My Girlfriend. Haven in the Game versus the Bomb first. I'll give it the Bomb first. Lord knows versus I don't know why they put Only God Could Judge.
What, 3 times?
Right. I don't know why they did that shit. I don't know why they did that shit. I'm trying to think what song could I replace for Only God Could Judge Me. I'm gonna put White Man's World. I'll put White Man's World and I'll put that over. Actually, did they put the Live and Die in LA up there? No, they didn't. So we're gonna put the Live and Die in LA right there. I'll give it that one. Cradle to the Grave versus All About You. All About You. If I Die in the Night versus I don't know why they put it a third time. I'm just gonna I don't know. Skip that round. Dear Mama versus Main Niggas. Dear Mama take that one.
Yeah, mama.
Dear Mama. That's too iconic. It's too iconic of a song. Straight Ballin' versus Staring Through My Rear View. Fuck, that's tough too. I might give the slight edge to Staring Through My Rear View.
Listen, for me, all his conscious songs are my favorite ones. Is
That's
those are my
right.
favorite ones.
And most of the conscious songs were before Death Row, so most of them.
Yeah, so that's actually interesting. Maybe I actually lean that way. Even though
Mm-hmm.
I would say, of course, the Death Row era has a lot of more polished, radio friendly shit,
Mm-hmm.
which I do like. So I think it's got more catchy songs. I would say,
Yeah.
like How Do You Want It and I Get Around and shit. I Get Around those are one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, that's my favorite pop song personally.
Period. It's just like that shit is too smooth.
It's a fun song. He probably just have this one of the
Yeah.
few songs where he's having fun.
That's actually a good point. That's actually a good point. He's very serious. He's very
Yeah,
serious.
yeah. So
But yeah, actually, looking at the list, I might actually end up leaning Machiavelli then,
true, true.
because I just like so many tears. Keep your head up. Runner's Got a Baby. Dear Mama. Like all those songs. Oh, and I Get Around. Oh, I Get Around came out during that era. Okay, I'm not surprised. I thought that was the Death Row era. Okay.
Yeah, I Go Around. That came out in '93. That was '93. That came out at the
Oh,
same
okay.
time. That's the same album that Keep Your Head Up was on.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got you.
Yeah, but that's like this is kind of like Michael Jackson, like white Michael Jackson versus black Michael Jackson. That's why I kind of relate this shit to.
That's funny as shit, dude.
Because like you got
That is
Thriller
actually
and
hilarious.
Off the Wall going against like Invincible and Bad and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah. Damn, who would I put for that though? Oh man, 'cause I became a big Michael Jackson fan later on in my life.
Yeah,
I would say, oh yeah, it's definitely Black Michael Jackson. Yeah, because Off the Wall, I fucking love Off the Wall and Thriller.
right.
Yeah, I probably have to do that. I mean, yeah, he's got. I
I
mean,
think the
Bad and Dangerous. Dangerous is actually really, really good. That's some of my favorite songs. Um,
I'm about to pull up the list right now. I found that shit.
yeah, I mean, in the Jackson 5 shit, he's
Yeah, you got those
ridiculous
mountains.
amount. He's got so many songs.
Hold on, find that shit. There we go.
And actually, I was just talking about this with my coworkers. They were like, it was so funny. I didn't even know they listened to rap music. but they were like, yeah, like Tupac got killed. We're talking about ages of people. And they're like, yeah, Tupac got killed. He was 28, right? And I was like, no, he was 24. And I feel like a lot of people are with me and like assuming he was in his late 20s because that's what I assumed. Like, I thought it was late
Mm,
20s. I could have sworn. You told me it was 24. I couldn't believe that shit.
he was
In
25.
part, in part because of like we just pulled up, we had that list. The level of discography he had is not reminiscent of a 24-year-old. Like you know what I mean? He had like so much music recorded at a pace that I feel like was uncommon for his era. To be
He
honest,
really was.
he had so much shit.
Like, because most rappers when they die, you kind of gotta like scrimmage to try to find like old verses or like no unreleased verses and stuff like that, freestyles and stuff like that. Bart just had a whole plethora of fucking songs to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Whole plethora. Speak Michael
Crazy.
Jackson. Here you go. We got
Oh,
Black MJ versus White MJ.
all right, let me take this shit. Let me go first. Beat it or smooth criminal. We doing beat it. We doing beat it for sure. You rock with you. Rock with you. So definitely beat that one. Sorry. Billie Jean. Oh, I love Remember the Time. No, fuck, bro. Well, I really do heavily favor the Black MJ era. Um, I'm probably gonna say, I'm actually gonna say Remember the Time because I love that song. Man, I love that song. Oh man, I love Dirty Diana though, but I can't go against Thriller. I can't go against that.
Okay.
PYT, I can't go against PYT, bro. I like the way you make me feel. It's got a little bounce to it. I like that shit. But want to be starting something. Ooh, they don't care about us. Some really good song, but like want to be starting something. This is a funny thing. This is a funny thing. But I used to play Thriller whenever I had to go somewhere quickly and get ready. My wife would tell you, I would just put on "Want to Be Starting Something" because I am not on time for shit, and like, and I can't. Yeah, really, I'm gonna get them
Give me
all.
all of
Yeah,
them. Right.
this is like a hard ass list, bro. But yeah, I would play that song to get me going, to like get up, get the shower, let's go. So I used to play that song all the fucking time. I have to say when we started something.
Okay.
Baby Be Mine, yeah, Baby
Oh
Be
yeah.
Mine. The Girl Is Mine, yes,
I ain't
yeah.
care. I
I
ain't care for
Want You Back. You say what?
I ain't care for the girl's mind.
You didn't care what?
That's the shit with him and Paul McCartney, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I ain't really care for that song, to be if I'm being honest.
Okay, respect. Yeah, I like it had like a vibe to it. I feel like it had a
Yeah.
what's that what they call it back then in the 80s? They call it yacht rock. It used to be called yacht rock. It was like a vibe of like it's a vibe. I like the two of them going back and forth. And
Yeah.
some of the shit McCartney would say was funny too. Like
Yeah.
it was like the little like back and forth. It was fun.
It's not a bad
I feel
song.
it.
It's not a song that
Yeah,
I go
yeah,
back
yeah.
to. Some type shit.
Yeah. No, I actually don't. Me neither. I wouldn't pull it up, but like, if it comes along in Thriller, like, of course I listen to it.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, Lady in My Life. I mean,
Mm.
I love that song, man. I'll probably do that. I am gonna pick. I would say sonically, I much prefer Human Nature.
Mm.
But I'm gonna pick Man in the Mirror because that's on my special playlist that I got on my phone. Like for when times are bad, I play that shit. I play
Mm.
Man in the Mirror, bro. That's one of the ones that gets me. That just like it just gets me, bro. Um, ABC versus Jam. Oh, I don't think Jam has like got a
That's
fire
fire.
beat to it.
Yeah, it's
That's
fire.
got a fire beat. So I honestly ABC. Yeah, I don't really care that like that as much for like that. The Jackson 5 has some good songs, but I definitely like the later Mike stuff.
I feel
So I'm gonna put Jam for that one,
that's real. I
and
remember we
then
played Jam in college. That's why I like that shit so much. We played that shit in college.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's no the beat is fire too. Definitely blame it on the boogie.
Mm.
I'm gonna put black or white though. That's my final choice.
Mm.
I'm gonna say black or white.
Interesting. Interesting.
What
That's real.
about you, bro?
First round beat it. I love You're Not Alone, but Rock With You is probably my favorite Michael Jackson song, so I'm gonna go with Rock With You.
All
Um, Billie Jean versus You Rock My World. I'm going with Billie Jean. You know I love You Rock My World, especially the remix with Jay Z on it. Um, uh, yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Remember the Time as well. Thriller versus that Dirty Diana. I love Dirty Diana, but it's Thriller. It's Thriller.
Dirty Diana just got that guitar solo. It's fucking crazy.
Yay. PYT. I'm going with PY. I gotta go with PYT. Next round. Want to be starting something, picking that one. Definitely gonna Baby Be Mine. Uh, I don't remember in the closet though.
Yeah, I don't know that one either, honestly.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a girl who's mine by default just because I don't remember in the closet. I'm Want you back versus bad. Which one do I want to go to? Actually, I'm gonna pick on Want You back. Actually, I'm gonna pick on Want You back.
I don't think I slept. I don't think I made my choice there. I'm gonna say bad after that one.
Okay. Lady in My Life. Yeah, Lady in My Life. That's cool. Yeah, underrated. I feel like that's an underrated song for Michael Jackson. Um, Human Nature. I'm gonna go with Human Nature actually. Okay, that's that one. Okay, Naomi Campbell. I think I'm still gonna give it to Girls Mind though. I got remember. I don't remember. I remember the video. I don't remember how the song goes.
Oh, that was on That was on Dangerous. Oh,
Yeah, I think that was on Dangerous. That's it. ABC. I'm going with Jam. I'm gonna go with Jam. Definitely Jam. Blame It on the Boogie. I'll go with that one. And I'm actually gonna go with I'll Be There. I love that song. I love the song. I'll be there. That's my shit. I will say they left out some songs though for White Michael Jackson. Y'all
well,
could have put,
definitely left time.
y'all didn't put Butterflies. Y'all could have put Butterflies. You could have put Heaven Could Wait. Heaven Can Wait, Mike. You put Heaven Can Wait. Y'all could have put Butterflies. Y'all left some shit out for White Michael Jackson though. I will say
I want
that.
to say one of my favorites, Liberian Girl. I fucking love that
That's a
shit.
good one too. That's a good one too. That was a fire ass beat. That was another song I was thinking of they could have did.
Oh, I got one. What was it?
I
It
can't
was
think.
on Danger. This is one of my favorite ones. What's it called? There's actually a couple ones. I gotta quote this one.
And also shout out to my homie Kid. Okay. He was on the show last time. He was on the last episode. He actually did like a round table where they like ranked all of Michael Jackson's albums.
Yo, that's crazy.
So yeah, that's on his page right now for Chaotic Cultural Podcast. So make sure y'all check that out on YouTube. He did a stand on that.
Okay, will you be there is one of my favorite ones.
Okay.
And Keep the Faith. Those two, I love those two. That's all Danger.
Let me look that up.
Keep the faith. Let nobody turn you
Something
down.
else I put on Invincible. Because I think he had a song with Biggie on. No, it wasn't that album. That he had a song with Biggie. But yeah, he also had a lot of he had a lot of rap features too. He had Heavy D as a feature,
Mm-hmm.
Biggie, Jay Z. Uh, who else he have? Oh, I forgot what Break It Down. Break It Down. Oh, damn. Heaven can wait. And I forget how many song albums that Michael Jackson has, bro.
He's got a lot of songs, bro. A lot
Yeah,
of
bro. You know what they need to do? What they need to bring back fucking what's the game they had for the Wii? Michael Jackson Experience. They need to bring that shit back for the Switch.
Mm.
Oh, he did. What song he did with Kanye? I don't remember that one.
Kanye.
He did something with
You talking
Kanye.
about you talking about the sample? No, man. PYT.
All right.
Good life. Nah, well, he had a song with he had a song with Michael Jackson for real.
I'm about to say, did you? Let me find out. Oh, the anniversary mix. I don't know if I'll count that one though. Oh, hold on, let me see. Maybe he did do that. Oh no, it got leaked in 08. So yeah, okay. No, you right. You right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because the song came out in 08. He passed in 09. So
Yeah.
I give him that. I give him that. I will say, if Michael Jackson was alive now, though, who could you see him doing a collab with nowadays?
All right.
Like,
Well, right now, the first person that came to mind, Chris Brown. I was like Chris Brown. If he had gotten Chris Brown before the Rihanna shit, they could have had a fire song together.
yeah,
Um, but like right in this moment, um, I don't know. Who do you think?
I can see him doing shit with the weekend.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, yeah. The weekend. I have a theory that the weekend got a push again. The industry they pushed his shit because he sounds like Michael Jackson. Because to
Fact,
me,
no,
he sounded like late Michael Jackson. His
yeah.
vocals.
I heard a rumor where like he's just singing old Michael Jackson songs that just never got released.
Yo, it could be because on the song Starboy, when he's in the video, all of a sudden he's got a glove on and he's doing
Right.
a little dance move. And we're like, okay, we see what you're doing. Like, it's real obvious. But yeah, no, they that's a good one.
I can see that.
I mean, I think him and Drake, they had
I'll
like
think
that
of
song
I'll think of
together.
that too. Him and Drake for sure could do some shit.
Like, what makes a good featured artist for Michael Jackson? Like, like, what makes a good collaborator? Like, do they have to just be like pop star, or they have to be like they got to be a huge artist? You know what I mean? Right? I don't know. What is your criteria?
Shit. Yeah, because when you think about it, all the artists that he did collab with were big artists. Like when he performed with Heavy D, at that point, Heavy D was on top of the world at that point. Cause Jam came out what year? What 90? When that song come out?
91.
91. Yeah, Heavy D was popping at that point. So and then Biggie was popping in 96, 97. That's when he did the song with Biggie.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then 01, Jay Z was on top of the world in 01, especially with the Nas beef. So like he came out with Jay Z at Summer Jam. Like it don't get much
Right.
bigger than
Right.
that.
I
Don't
mean,
get
listen, anything that involves. I don't know if you see. It's a little bit of a tangent. But I don't know if you see the Chris Tucker stand up on Netflix where he has some funny ass stories about Michael Jackson. But
hell yeah,
I was just gonna say this, like with Michael Jackson, if he does anything, it's done on a scale you've never seen before. It's on a level. It's on a level that just people like he said he went shopping with Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson bought a waterfall. He went and bought a waterfall. Came home with a waterfall. He was just buying
yeah,
shit. He just pointing at shit, whatever he wanted. Like Michael Jackson, he's not gonna get on a small artist song. He's gonna have to be the
yeah,
biggest, artist of the. So, Dave, you said Drake. I was gonna say Chris Brown, but
yeah,
I would say Kanye West for sure. Like
yeah.
Kanye, I could have seen that. Um, and I don't know why. I just like I know it doesn't really fit, but like it would be cool if J. Cole had a verse. Like, you know what I mean, as a feature artist, like on a Michael Jackson song. That'd be
That's
dope.
fair. Yeah. What about
I
Kendrick?
feel like
What
I feel
about
like
Kendrick?
he could. Oh, Kendrick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially like the like black or white, like that kind of like those some of those kind of messages. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He could have Kendrick on one of those for sure. Definitely.
Honestly,
That actually be my favorite. That would be my favorite collaborator. To
if
be honest.
Michael was still alive, I could have seen him hopping on the Pimp a Butterfly
Mm.
if he had the right song, if he had the right beat. That's the thing too. You had to have it
Mm.
right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that'd be so. That would be so amazing. That was so crazy.
That would been fire as fuck. Dang. I never really thought about it. Like, yeah, every rap artist he's worked with has been like a top tier, like in their prime type
Yeah.
shit. They basically were in their prime. And if he really fucks with
That's,
you, like he'll let you sample your shit for free. Sample his shit for free.
mm, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I think what was it? It ain't hard to tell. He allowed Nas to sample it for free as long as he didn't cuss. He's like, I bet.
Oh wow, I was wondering about that. 'Cause that song has a very prominent sample of
Yeah.
human nature. So yeah, he let him do that. That's cool.
Yeah. And I think the same thing was for SWV because they sampled the same song.
That's crazy. He doesn't cuss in that whole song. Holy
Yeah.
shit. That's
I think
crazy.
he said nigga like one time, but that was it.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say he let that play, he let that slide. He's like, all
Yeah.
right.
He said it once. It's okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Shit, man.
That's different. That's different than what I would expect from Michael. Because and then again, Nas is black because I will say the way Michael took Paul McCartney's catalog and then went to Little Richard and then and freed Little Richard's catalog and gave it to him for free.
Mm.
He was selective who he was going to do that
Yeah,
with.
right. Yeah, yeah. And that's
He
kind of
was
funny
like,
because
all right.
that's funny because he did a song with Paul, and then he buys the nigga's catalog.
He, whatever the conversation, you won't want to be in the room between the two of them. Whenever that shit happened, because he had a real working relationship with Paul McCartney on numerous songs,
Yeah,
and yeah, but then like he went, on some. I mean, it's just business, but it's some cold hearted shit though. At the same time, like he was like, listen, he did it like kind of like without even telling him, and then later on, Paul was pissed and like calling him and shit, but he was just like, whatever, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, he definitely was a cutthroat businessman. Got that from
yeah.
his daddy.
Like he might have a soft voice, but he ain't a soft nigga.
Nah, hell no, man. Hell no.
My man had like how many big brothers? And he from Gary, Indiana. He ain't from no like
Yeah,
white collar like area. Like nah, Gary rough.
no.
Gary rough. He ain't no slouch. He ain't no
The
slouch,
way he
bro.
was raised, nah.
Right.
Kind of pressure, kind of shit.
Shit.
He was definitely.
I heard a rumor that he fought Pop. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not.
That's crazy. I wouldn't put it past him, honestly. Because, like you said, like, we got a soft voice, but like, I mean, you have to understand, like, if you, what he was like, how old was he when he sat down? He was in the studio with Stevie Wonder. He was a child. He was writing down like a manifesto that he was going to take over the world.
Mm-mm.
Like I mean, someone like that who's just fearless. You know, it's definitely somebody you got to fear a little bit too. Like he's different, man. Got a
Nah,
lot of respect for what he's able to do artistically. I don't think I don't think anyone's done that. I mean, nah, not even
nah,
since
not even close.
54 million sold one album. Crazy. Before streaming. That's crazy. Thriller
Right.
sold 54 million copies. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a legend right there.
He, man, he was a star. Even my family members from Africa on my wife's side, like he was just like he was a star, like just everywhere. Everybody knew Michael Jackson. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Once you start
Well,
reaching like other countries and stuff like that, smaller countries, that's how you know you made it.
oh yeah, absolutely.
That's it, man. Man. Wait, RP to Michael Jackson, RP to Pop, and yeah, we can go ahead and close this out. Go ahead, do your outros, big dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. sit up straight and present myself. What's up, everybody? Nick Neighbors. My video was so lagged behind. I don't know if it looks like that for you, but I'm like 5 seconds behind on my video.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I thought my shit was messing up. Okay.
no, mine's laggy as shit. That's my handle, the Neighbors Prod, hip hop producer, based in Maryland. Got tons of beats on BeatStars. New collaborations coming out, so you can get at me on there as well. There's my link. Yes, sir. Always working.
Always
We going for it. Can't give up on this shit. Even if I try.
consistent. Consistent.
Consistency, yeah. Consistency. That's right.
Consistency. All right. And it's your boy AJ, the other co-host of Hip Hop Vibes the podcast. It's like a tri-code question. You got to say the whole thing. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Hip Hop Vibes Pod. That is Hip Hop Vibes Pod, all one word. Follow me on Twitter, Hip Hop Vibes, hip_hop_vibes. Follow me on Twitch at War Machine 1919. I don't have that up here. But oh no, here you go. Twitch.tv/War Machine 1919. Then also follow our YouTube page, Hip Hop Vibes the Podcast. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah. Also, we got another concert coming up.
Yes, sir, we do. I got some homework to do. I got some homework to do.
Yeah, me and everybody hit this Schoolboy Q concert in Silver Spring. Was it October 4th at the Fillmore? It was a living area. I fuck with Schoolboy Q. Go check it out. It's the 10-year anniversary for his Blank Face album. So that's what the story is. It's a 10-year anniversary tour. So arguably might be his best album. Arguably. But yeah. We're gonna be there for that. Y'all
I'm
rock with
looking
us.
forward to that, man.
Show to that shit, show some love, all that good stuff. And I feel like it's gonna be a dope ass show. I feel it's gonna be
for sure. For sure. I already know. He's one of those, just a real rapper, man. He's a real performer. He's gonna be fire, dude.
Hell yeah. He gonna have that crowd lit as hell. I'm gonna keep my ass in the back though, just in case. Shit, I hope he sell vinyls in that bitch too, so I can get some vinyls and shit.
Oh yeah. Which one would you get? Which album would you get on vinyl?
If I had to get just one, it's either gonna be Blue Lips or Blank Face.
Blank. Okay. Yeah.
But being this is 10th anniversary for Blank Face, I'm pretty sure that would probably be the vinyl that he would sell. If anything. But if he had Blue Lips, I would get that shit too.
I've heard good things about Blue Lips too.
Oh yeah, Blue Lips is fire.
Check that shit out.
That was my favorite album from 2020. Was it 2024? That's 2024. Yeah, that was my favorite album from 2024. Yeah. But any closing remarks, Mike?
Oh, no, sir. Just trying to get killed. This fucking life. A lot of shit going on.
It is. Can't eat shit no more. All these fucking food calls. Can't eat beef, can't eat salmon, can't eat lettuce, can't eat chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. I'm addicted to chocolate. I fucking need to eat chocolate every day. It's crazy.
That's some weird shit.
Recall? Salmonella. Oh, Ghirardelli. Oh, I see. Fuck. Okay.
We just gonna be eat. I would say we're just gonna be eating air, but the air is polluted too. So just do everything in moderation. Just do moderation.
Yeah, everything in moderation. Yeah,
you'll be fine. As long as you're still working out, drink some water. Water probably contaminated too. It's contaminated too, but
just listen to Larry June, man.
Listen to Larry June. Well, I can't even say do you green juices because the lettuce is fucking getting.
Oh,
I can't even say that.
All right, just alkaline water, man. Alkaline water. That's it. That's it.
Move out the country. Move out the country. You'll be safe. That's my closing remarks. We all gonna move out the country so we can get healthy food. I don't think other countries have. Got fishies in food. You got metals in food. You got salmonella. You got wild shit. Wild shit. Wild shit. I ain't gonna get political on here, but I could. But with all that being said, I'm your boy. Man, with all that being said, I'm your boy AJ,
Your boy Nick.
and this is Hip Hop Vibes the podcast. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.